So when I'm telling y'all, I have found the most broken tech in this game to literally, I guarantee you this is gonna get nerfed. It's not even a question at this point. So let me talk to y'all real quick. So right now we playing MK. Hold on, let me make sure I get my stuff right because I'm really trying to go crazy right now. Boys, when I'm telling y'all I have found tech, let's just hop straight into it. So this is our character guide. Please stick around for every little thing because this is not just going to be about what's going to make this character broken, but also why I'm choosing the cameos that I think are going to be the best with this character. You got 100% vortexes. You got straight combo damage. You have every single bit of footsies that you need, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it all. And not only that, I'm going to show you guys the best cameo that you can use with Quan. And I promise you, this is a character that is gonna be my main because he is completely my playstyle. If you did not like Sechuron, you will not like Quan because he has rush down, he has pressure, he has range, he has all kind of mix in the middle of it. He has so much creativity. This is literally the best character in the game. If you do not think he is #1 after watching this video, please, I don't even know what to say after that. If you don't know, then alright, cool. So I'm actually hella hyped because I was hyped for this character whenever I seen what he could do, and I was able to break it down in just like a few hours of labbing. Alright, let's just get straight into it. So first things first is let's talk about his button. So you have your 1, it's going to be 8 frames. Now on block it's going to be 0. So that's extremely good because that means you can stagger this, and the range on this, as you can see, is pretty decent, right? The range on this is really, really good. So this is a very, very good button. Very, very good. Right? And you do your 1-2, right? And that's -2. So that's very, very good, right? And look at the pushback on that. So that's delicioso for range, right? You have your 1-2-2. That's 0. So remember how I told you all I need is something to beat? Dude, this is perfect. Literally, so from this is your 1-2-2. That's 0 on block. That's very good, right? And this is right in the range of this button, so they would have to back that from there. So you can do like that, right? Let's say that whiffs, you can always just go ahead and let the second one fly out. So let's say you do 1-2-2 into your 2-1, right? So as you can see, my button inputs there. So 1-2-2, 2-1. The range on this is delicious, but that's just your 1-2-2 right there, right? Now you also have your 1-3. Now this is your overhead. Now the range of this is pretty sneaky, right? So that's -6, right? If you max space it. So this is a very, very good button. You can throw this out very, very easily. So you can kind of be playing in this range, throw that out with that, and then let that hit. And this is a pop-up. So let's say you're playing that kind of game. That's a pop-up, right? Cool. And pop-up, you get stuff like this. So yeah, you're gonna be good whenever it comes to the combo damage with the character, right? You can even do it like that, or something like that, right? Hold on. You can even do something like this. You have all kind of options whenever it comes to that. So you can completely play off of the fact that you're using that button like this. This is very good range, so it's very, very good. So not only do you have this, you also have this. So you can't just, oh, it's going to be a mid, or I'm going to up block, because if you do that one, and they're both around the same. So this is very, very good, right? And if you pair this with, well, let's say if you hit it, if you pair this with your low projectile, this is 20, right? That's 20. That's 24, so you can fuzzy, but it's a really hard fuzzy to do. But you can fuzzy it. And then that, you're talking about absolutely cleaning people up just off of your 1-2 alone and your 1-3. So this is very good. Then you can just like be safe against the better players and just do that, and then play your spacing from here and then play with that or something like that. So let's talk about the rest of his buttons. So the next button that you have is going to be your, hold on one second, I keep uploading clips here. It's going to be your 2-1, right? So this is a very good button as well. This is -2, cool. It's a high, so it's kind of like whatever. This one here, it's cool because it's high mid. Now this one has a little gap in it, so I'll just go ahead and put this on, so that way you. Alright, as you can see, ball is blockable, right? All of this is flawless blockable. Cool deal, right? All of this is flawless blockable. All of this should be flawless blockable as well. Right? Very, very cool stuff. Now, this flawless block, it really does nothing to you, right? As you can see, this is still -5. The pushback on this is still got you. That's -8, so that's safe. Nobody's punishing that from there, you know. So that's pretty good. So very, very good kit already, as you can see. So like this here, it's very good. So flawless blocking does absolutely nothing against this character's strings. But the cool thing is that you also have this low here. Now this is not super good as far as like throwing it out, because it doesn't give you as much, you know, pushback as this to work with, but it is still good, right? So it's -7. So all of this is just literally just free, literally free. You're going to be giving up your turn a little bit, or you're going to give them a free dash in or a dash back, so you got to be a little bit careful with it. But the fact that it's still safe, yeah, this character's strings are absolutely beautiful. Now be mindful of, you know, armor between these strings, but I mean, you're going to be spacing people out so good. Look at the range of this. This is a very good high. I still think that this should be a mid, but look at the range on this. This is a beautiful high. No wonder why it's 12 frames. If it wasn't, it would be cheesy. Even this one here. So you have very, very good range, and that's just off of that, right? So now let's go over your next string. You got your back 2. So this one's very good. This one's kind of sneaky. Now, if they flawless block it, you kind of still get the pushback, but if you hold it down, you get crazy pushback, and it's -2. But if they don't flawless block it, look at this. Pushback is crazy good, so still, you know, pretty good, right? Now, if you max space this, the range on this is very good. Kind of deceiving. So about right here, right? So very good range. Now, if you go ahead, that's +8 now. You can even do this in your face, and I'll show you how you can actually make this useful in your kit, and it's not just some, you know, dumb throwaway button type of deal. You can actually use this like in your kit pretty nicely. So yeah, that's pretty good. Then you have your forward 2. This is literally your best like string in your kit, because this is your mid. It's 14 frames, so it's very fast, and the range on it is very, very good. About right here. You're gonna know you max space it whenever you get there we go. You're gonna know you max space it whenever it's gonna say about right there. It's gonna say -2. That's when you know you max spaced it. So it's very, very good. This is a very, very good button. This is literally one of the best mids in the game because of how it arches. Like for example, let's see here. It's a mid that just anti-airs. Literally, if you guys cannot see it, it's this character is literally, I'm not touching another character after this. So it's a mid that's 14 frames. It's -4. It's a very good stagger, and if you max space it, you can get some deliciousness out of it, so. Right there. Right there. So if you max space this thing, you can get up to -2 on this, and it's an anti-air. It's literally so fast, and it has 5 active frames. Look at this, right? And not only that, it has a very good follow-up that literally goes so far. Look at the range of this, and it's -13. Who's punishing from out here, right? This is beautiful. Look at the range on this, right? So that was max space right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the range on this. This is craziness, right? So very, very good. That's your forward 2. Which is very good button. And you can just really throw this out. I mean, who can really whiff punish you from out here, you know? Like, this is a very, very good button. You can get that to -9. So that's very, very good. Like, literally so cheesy. Then you have your down 2. Your down 2 is actually really, really good, and it's really, really fast, and it's also -5. So this is just a very nice like get away from me. So if you like, you know, whatever, you can just throw it out. The range on it isn't as good, but it's also a very, you know, sweet anti-air as well. Hold on. It has a very good hitbox. Now, if they're above you, you're screwed. But if they're in front of you, it's a very good trip guard type of anti-air. You know, it's very good for that. So yeah, cool deal. Next up, we're going to be talking about your back one. I mean your back three. This button is very good as well. It's kind of a sneaky guard. You can like run in and then do that. It's also one of the faster staggers in the game. You see how fast it is, so you can really stagger this, even though it's -7. Because of how fast you can stagger it, and then how it goes into that very quick. It's like hard to tell if you're gonna do this or if you're just gonna do that, right? You see what I'm saying? That's a very good stagger, so you can actually stagger this. It's actually a better stagger than this. Even though this is -4, this is still good, right? But you can kind of, you know, work with that a little bit. But this is very, very good. You can really work with that. I would never do the last hit because it's gonna go in the air. But you have multiple different options, so that's why this is a good stagger, because you're gonna be safe no matter what. So that's very, very good in its own. So that's your back 3, triple, back 3, 4, and you can back 3, 4 into your 2, but your 2, as you can see, is in the air up there. That's a combo move. So very, very good stuff. We'll talk about that in a bit. Then you have your spinning kick. This is -21, but it's never really -21 because you can do that. Now I'll go ahead and put this guy on duck really quick. So, right. So let's say you do this. By the way, this is a high, but if you land the hit, it's not a high. It's gonna gel. Same thing here. This is all gonna gel. Same thing here. This is all gonna gel. As you can see, he's set to duck. So if anything is, you know, duckable, he's gonna duck it. So that's all gonna gel. So this mid here, let's say if you don't want to do that one, which is -13, you do the high, and that's -9 at that point. You backspace this. Like that. Right, that's -8. So you just have all of this free range, right? So it's very, very good stuff, right? So then you can pair that with your forward 3. Hold on, I mean your forward 4. Let me take him off duck real quick. So you have this button here. This is a very good range button, right? It's kind of sneaky in what it does. Now that's -5, so that's very good. That last hit is literally who's punishing you from fire. So it's literally just a free range rifle. Now I think this is one of your worst buttons, so I wouldn't throw this out willy-nilly because it is a high into another high. It's more of a combo-ish thing, honestly, but it is cool for like just like quick checks, because you know it's kind of good at that. But I wouldn't really use this kind of, you know, throwing it out. It is really not good in that regard. Now let's talk about his pokes. His pokes are actually kind of crazy. So this is his down 1, right? Down 1 is kind of crazy. As you can see, it's one of the best down 1s in the game. Down 1 is absolutely ridiculous. It's 9 frames. It's -10 for a good reason. You know, it has to be, or you'd be kind of screwed. Now his down 3 does the exact same thing, with just less range, so it's -7. Right? Now your down 4 is your go-to because it's 13 frames, but the range on it is ridiculous. The range on it is absolutely ridiculous, right? So that was, you know, look at that. Look at that. Look, that's -4, and look at the range on that. So this is free pokes at that point, right? Very good range. You can carry that into a lot of things, right? That it doesn't gel, by the way, so I just make sure you can see that. Right, so that doesn't gel. So yeah, you have some pretty good options when it comes to your pokes. Your pokes are actually really, really good at keeping people away. You can kind of play this game very, very good with this character. So your pokes are god tier. You can also kind of, you know, just pair that up with whatever. His backdash is also really good. I got to kind of mess around with it for quite a bit. Right, so that's very, very good. Even your walk back is pretty decent. Your walk back is kind of not all that, but that backdash is really good. So his movement is god tier. He has good movement with the good range. So this is actually gonna be I'm not touching another character. So he has everything that he needs. Now let's talk about let me see if I can find it here. Oh, I'm tripping. Let's talk about this button. You have your forward, not forward, this is your 3. This is your launcher, and also if you jump, it automatically allows you to jump into things. And then for your arrows, you have your 2-1, that's your pop up. Then you have your 4, that's your drop down. Then you have your 1-2, and that's pretty good as well. So that's pretty much all of your aerial stuff. His aerials are pretty simple. They're not, you know, strenuous on the hands or anything like that. So it's very, very simple stuff. So this is the basic stuff right here. So now since we got all of that out the way, let's talk about actually getting into the actual juicy stuff, what you came here for. So what makes a character good? Can they gel? Can they get a bunch of pressure off of whatever that they're trying to do? So the first question is, can this gel into this, right? So that's your first test here, right? He can gel pretty much into everything, right? Right? So you can't gel into that, right? You can gel into that, so that's cool, right? Even this, that's 15. So you can pretty much gel into almost dang near everything that you have, right? Your mids are good, so you should be able to range out people however you want. Also, I forgot to show his sweep. His sweep is actually pretty good as well. His sweep is 0, and the range on it is kind of sneaky. As in, like, it's not great, but if people are respecting this, you can walk in and get that hella easy because this is resetting neutral. So they're gonna do this, or you're gonna do this one or this one, and think that they're, you know, your minus, but you can just like do that one. So there's no need to ever use your down one. Just always use your sweep, or use your down 4. There's really no need to ever really use your down 3, because your down 3 has about the same range of your sweep. So if you're going to use your down 3, just use your sweep instead. It's going to be around the same frames, and it's going to be -0. I mean, it's going to be resetting neutral. So I would never use your down 3. So yeah, that's your sweep. Your sweep's pretty good. Now let's get over to the actual stuff that you came here for. So this is 10 hit advantage, right? But look at the cancel advantage, right? Cancel advantage is 41. So that pretty much means that you can cancel this into literally everything, and it's going to combo. So even this, hold on, see how that combos? So that's very, very good, because that means you can use this as a combo setup, right? Now in order to do it, you have to bring it close to you, right? Or you can just kind of max it a little bit. Or if they actually get, let me see here. I'm put them off a duck, it'll just land up. You can just do the basic one like that, and that's gonna combo. So this is very, very good. Very, very cheesy. This combo is here, so you can link it either like that, or you can go ahead and do it like this. Hold on, I'm tripping. Like that into, hold on, I'm tripping. Like that. You can do it like that as well. So you have a bunch of different combo routes whenever it comes to your 1. So your 1 is actually very good for starting combos. You can do it either or. So like this, you can start your combos with this, right? And that gives you combo damage. You can do it like this, go into this, into that, or whatever. You have a bunch of different combo routes, and this character does damage. He's not, you know, somebody who can't, you know, put the deeps down. So you literally have everything that you need whenever it comes to this character. Also, let's talk about the specials. 1 second. So you have your basically your fireball. It's pretty good, pretty cool. You can do it in the air as well. It's a mid whenever you're in the air, so keep note of that. Now check this out. So on block, this is really, really good, right? So this is a very good zoning tool. Even up close, it's not bad. So like, you can use this and kind of still, you know, be somewhat decent at this. Even out here, you know, this is a very good mid to just kind of throw out whenever you want. So you're going to be pretty good with that. However, one thing that we'll talk about in the future is these little orbs here. And even if you like charge it and you can move it, we'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah, so your fireball is actually pretty good. The next thing that you have is going to actually be your cycle skull. So cycle skull is this right here. This is basically your overhead. Right, you can throw it however you want. If you do the medium version, right there, it's gonna leave you about -8. But if you do the close version, it's gonna start off quicker. right? Very much quicker. See how it says it's gonna come out very, very quick. And it's gonna be -8. Now, if you do this off of this will actually like stop it so people can't come in off of that with it, and if it hits it, now you're -1. So that's an overhead that they have to, you know, kind of sit there. So they either have to armor through that or, you know, do something else. So this is very, very good. And look at that, look at that. I'm literally resetting neutral with the mid overhead. So this character literally has everything that you need. So yeah, that's pretty good. That cycle score is something that you definitely want to use. And we already talked about how you can do this. So that's cool deals. Let's talk also about Feel the Bones. So basically this is like a trap. It'll stay for a little while, so you can kind of use this to like set up a camp or whatever. If you exit, it'll stay for a little bit longer, and it'll also keep people trapped in it. We'll talk about the properties whenever you actually hit. So that's Feel the Bones. Then you have Zone of Power. The Zone of Power is this right here. When you do that, your standard fireball becomes crazy. When exit, it becomes this here, and that actually launches it. Look at the plus range of that, right? Very cool stuff. I'll show you some stuff here. Matter of fact, I'll just get up close. So if you do this up close, you know, you're not really getting anything from it. But if you do this up close, notice how you're a little bit less, well, that's just me max spacing it. But you can actually get combo damage off of this. So very, very cool stuff. You can also make it go faster. If you fireball, you can make it go normal. And you can make it go, hold on, you can make it go slower. It going slower is very, very good for the purposes of like, for like jump-in activities. This is extremely, extremely plus, by the way. So if you ever do this, that's just straight up like you gotta hold that. So if people ever see you do that, you can literally like, you know, so you really have all the zoning that you need in this game. This character is honestly god tier. And if you learn to there we go. If you learn to, you know, kind of get that, you know, pretty tight, you can even do something like this, like that, right? So that's pretty good as well. Like that. Even you can do that as like an armor breaking thing if they try to like get between that, or you can just do like that and hit at the exact same time, mid overhead. And you can also kind of make it to where that becomes safe if you do that at the best timing. See if I can get it. No, I can't get it. The time has to be really perfect. There we go. So that's very good because that makes that very, very safe right there. So you can actually just do that neutral. So also, after you have your Zone of Power, you also have your Zone of Fear. We'll talk about it in a second. And you have your Falling Dead, and then you have your From the Fog. So From the Fog is basically your low. The range of this is extremely, extremely good, by the way. It's definitely, you know, very minus, but very, very good. You're From the Fog. I mean, not From the Fog. This is your kind of F neutral move. Literally back forward forward. You literally can do it anywhere. Also, because you can do it anywhere, it's also armor. So you can armor from anywhere on the map. It's the first character in the game that can really do that, and it's like scary. Because you can like simply do that straight into that, right? So that's very, very good. This is a very good button. Definitely would use it. So now let's talk about some of the properties of these things whenever they actually hit. So for example, if you hit this, it's just gonna do, you know, more damage. If you hit on this, it's gonna change the properties of this. If you do your this is your basically your overhead. If you do it here, it's gonna be like that. So that's cool. Now if you go ahead and do this, it's basically kind of like a pushback move. So I'm just gonna show that here. So it's gonna push people back. This is very, very good. This is probably gonna be one of the best move or skills or specials in the game once people really get used to using it. Like for example, it's gonna take me probably like a second to get it because the inputs are kind of crazy, but let's see here. Hold on. Right, so like if you can do that, that's gonna be, you know, pretty scary, because I would just go ahead and put the bot to this. Let's do that. Cool. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right. So if you do that, right? Now there's no need to do that, but you can literally like throw that out no matter what stream you're on, no matter what stream is negative, because you throw it out whenever you want, and then it just kind of moves people out of the way. So yeah, that's a very, very good string. I mean, that's a very good thing to do if you ever feel like you're going to be, you know, minus, or you just kind of want to get people away. You can literally throw that out whenever. You can even like go ahead and let me see here. Cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Hold on. You can do that and just push people away, honestly. Now that's not going to be as crazy, because you know you're still gonna, but if they're respecting stuff, that's going to be actually pretty good, unless they have like a very good range. But yeah, this move is pretty good. Now I think your best thing is going to be used is to kind of do this, because you can actually throw this out like in the middle of wherever you want. So yeah, cool. Now let's talk about your back, down back. So this is your overhead. You can make it go far. You can make it go very far. You can make it go medium. You can make it go close. Bring it close is going to change to 6 frames. So bring it way out there. It's going to still be out there. You know, it still has, you know, some pretty decent startup. The medium was the one that's going to be, for some reason, saying that, but I think they're all the same. For some reason, it just does that. For some reason, so who knows? But yeah, very, very good button. If you EX it, it actually is going to be -3. It's going to hit twice. So armor breaker, right? You can literally like go ahead and do stuff like this. Let's see here. Enhance cartwheel. Get up mode on. Get up delay off. Reverse mode off. Cool. And we're just gonna go ahead and let's see here. Give me a sec. Cool. So that's our armor breaker on, right? Hold on. And then they get punished for that. Now here's the cool thing, right? Hold on. I don't think it might let me do it. There we go. So yeah, you can combo off of that. You can, you know, get pretty shifty with that. So that's pretty good. I would definitely recommend, you know, you get used to that. Now, if you can do that up close like here, let's see, what's a range here? Let's do it off of. You could like combo off of it like that, right? So yeah, you'd be able to basically do something like this. You'd be able to get a combo off of it like that. So that's very, very good as an armor breaker in general, but also if you ever just like hit that, you just get combo damage off of it like so. So this is like a good thing that you can do. Also, this works with your poke. See how that combo is? Also off of this one as well. There we go. So you can combo off of that. That's pretty good. So yeah, very cool stuff with that. Definitely use that at your leisure. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. just the fact that you can kind of do that whenever, and then kind of, you know, make it lead into something, you know, that's pretty good. Even though I wouldn't use it in any other format other than the ones that I just said, because you don't want to ever spin the bar right here. You have much more free combo routes. The only way I would use it is if you're trying to do it from the down post, like right here. It's the only thing that you can actually combo off of here. So that's the only time I would use it. I wouldn't even spin the bar to make it safe or anything like that. I would always just, you know, do the regular one. Also, the hit advantage on this is plus 11, so that leads very well into, you know, this, or, you know, your range buttons or whatever, stuff like that. So very, very cool. So yeah, that's basically your down back one whenever you EX it. So very, very cool. The next one that we have here is going to be your hold on, give me a second. Your fill the bones. So whenever you do this, it's going to keep people in the cage. Now the hit advantage stays the exact same, so you don't have to like worry about that like the regular one, right? See what I'm saying? Your hit advantage stays the exact same, so it's not going to like help you get more combo damage or nothing like that. All that this is doing is it's trapping them. That is it. It's just keeping them stuck there. So they can't move left and right, but they can jump out of it. Now, if you want to waste a bar for that, cool, go ahead. But I don't think you ever really need to use the EX version, because this one's good and this one allows for you to do stuff like this, right? So this is the usage that I was talking about when I said that you can use that overhead like that. So that's literally like a mix, because that's an overhead. And then you have your low here. Your low is 16, and this overhead is 27. Because the hit advantage here, because the hit advantage is because the hit advantage is saying 42, that means that you can actually go ahead and get that as an overhead, and they have to literally guess, is it going to be overhead or is it going to be low? So you literally have, like, this is a straight up setup. It's like 50-50, you can like go ahead and make straight from there, and that's really, really good. So also you have combos from this as well. You can do something like this. You can do something like that, so that's very good as well. Or you can just do something like this. So yeah, you have that as well. If you wanted to optimize that, you can do like this. So, and that would be pretty good there. Cool. So yeah, you have quite a few options. Actually, I lied. I think you can optimize that a little bit more. Hold on. Yeah, I think you got them. Let me get right. Okay, I guess I couldn't. Hold on. I'm tripping. That might be. Yeah, I think I can get that. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can get something like that from this. So that's actually pretty good. So let's say, you know, you get this or whatever. And your timing has to be pretty specific. You have to time it right at the very edge, so that way you can make that you know, flow seamlessly. Right there, you know what I'm talking about. But if you ever feel like you're struggling, you can just always spam it out. If you time it on the perfect frame, it's gonna be very good. Very good stuff. So this is actually like the way that you can make that actually like vibe. And both of these lead straight into combo. So you have the overhead right there, right? And then you have the low. I don't know, I'm tripping. That should have been, you know. But you get the picture, right? So literally. There we go. So yeah, like you legit have combos with this character, and that's just off of your basic strings. You literally can combo off of everything in this character's kit. The ones that I wouldn't really use, the ones that you don't use, you don't have to even worry about. But this just goes to show that, you know, you literally have combos off of everything. You can even combo off of it like that, or you can simply do like this, right, like that. like that. So you literally can like 27, even low. 27, you can even do it like that. So you literally can start off like this. So you have all the mix in the world. Like this character is going to open up no matter who you are. It's going to open them up. So like start off with this, go into that, into whatever else you want to go into after that. Like this is literally like free. So let's say, you know, you are doing something like this now, where let's see here, you do this, right? I'm tripping. I literally just started picking up there. Give me a second. Hold on. You do something like this. You can do something like that, because then that goes into this, which you can then get much more off of. So you can actually use this little cap here as a way to get a free one of these off. So that way you can go right back into your combo damage, because the thing here, you can actually combo off of this as well. Like that. So that's pretty good. So you can use that to start getting you a little bit more damage. So yeah, you have a lot of options whenever you come to that. So actually, even just using this, so that way you can get a guaranteed safe one of these straight into, you know, you've been kind of pressure again. So here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and put him on jump, so that way you know exactly who's, you know, whatever. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Hold on, I gotta time it right. Right, so you're definitely gonna be minus, right? So a little bit, so about maybe 11, like that. Actually, if you time it perfectly, you're about maybe -8. So around there. So yeah, not too bad. You're gonna require some good time. That one was a bad one, but once you get that, you know, it's pretty good. You see what I'm saying? That's really good, because now that's you. They poke or whatever, then you can go straight into your pressure. So that's really good. You definitely would want to use that, because if you can, like, if someone doesn't know that, this is easy combo damage if you have that out. So yeah, you have very good options whenever it comes to this. Now let's talk about a few more things that you're going to have off of let's see here. So zone of power, we already talked about this, and we talked about these also give you more damage, not just these are armor breakers, by the way, as well. So I don't really know of a way to show that. Actually, I'll lie. I know of a way to show that. So we're gonna put them on reversal mode on, and then we're gonna put them on enhanced cartwheel, and we'll go ahead and do it like this. So see, armor breaker, cool. So you can legit like just shut a lot of people down by doing this. It's like, tell me how you're gonna get out of that. Literally, that's so free. That's so cheesy. That's very good, by the way. Like, extremely good. You're gonna be able to put people to rest. Stop moving, please. You know. So that's gonna be extremely good. This character, I think, is honestly like hella good, bro. Like, not even funny how good this character is. So you can do that, and that's just off of you doing your zone of power here, which allows for you to do that. Also, you can kind of move this, even though there's no point in ever moving this. If you want to move it forward, and right, you can kind of jump with it, but if you want to move it without you moving, you just have to hold your RT, and then you can, while you're holding A, you can like move it. But the thing that's weird about it is that it's kind of like weird like that. But if you want to, yeah, so it's very weird how it works, especially for the EX version. It doesn't last long enough, but it's pretty good at what it's doing. So it's straight up pretty bad, you know? So yeah, pretty cool. What I would do is I would do it off of something that has a lot of cancel advantage or something like that, right? But this is, you know, safe anyway. So there's literally no need to ever really use that outside of like maybe do it in like this kind of format. But even still, it's like I don't really see a usage of this move now because now since I have the frame data, I don't think that move is gonna be as useful. But falling that is pretty good. We already talked about that. You can also do that in the air like that, right? So that's very good. You can even do the armor version in the air. That's very, very good. Not the armor version, what am I saying? You can do the EX version, which is going to give you more damage in the air. The armor version is going to be right here. So that's very good. And as you can see, has armor. Oh, it actually is armor in the air. I'm tripping. So that's cool. Having armor in the air is OP. Like, the ability to just kind of play up here and then like do that whenever you want, right? Even like that. Yo, hold up. I just thought about this. That's kind of broken because you can just like do that and then like armor from here, right? Yeah, that's kind of good. Like, what? Okay, so not okay. We'll talk more about like what this character has, because I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be a very long video, but I got some tech for you guys. All right, so now since you've seen all the frame data, you've seen the combo routes, you've seen some good little whatevers. Let's talk about how to make this character. Oh, if this wasn't enough to make you think this character is God tier, I'm gonna tell you right now, the best cameo for this character is Motaro. Without a doubt, and I'm gonna show you why. So this character, number one, Motaro got hella buff. Now they did what's her name really good. So I'll just go ahead and show it with here are your best cameos. So your number one cameo for number one cameo for Quan Chi is Motaro, without a doubt. If you don't use Motaro, you're not playing this character at the number, because I think right now that this character is literally the best character in the game, no question. He'll put a Kenshi to sleep. He'll put anybody in this game to sleep, because I literally think that there's no bad matchup for his character, and we'll talk about it in a bit. But Motaro is definitely his number one. Another good one would be Kung Lao. Sub-Zero is really good because you can freeze and do some vortex kind of things with them, so that's kind of good or whatever. But I don't think you're gonna want to do that because I don't think it's gonna be optimized. Also, Sonya is really good with them as well too, since he controls a lot of this mid-range area. Being able to just have this even +6 is pretty good. Like you can make that -1, so that becomes free at that point. Now there's a gap between that, but that's still pretty good if you do your thing with that. So that's very good. As you can see, you're completely resetting neutral from there. So yeah, that's pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that's another good character for her, and she can kind of do that indefinitely. Also, you can just kind of have mids if you want a mid. It's gonna give you +10. You can lose, just kind of stack around that like quite a lot. You can even like double up on that, right? Like you can like kind of make your zone and kind of OP. I'm not gonna lie to you. So being able to have just free mid projectiles like that is that's kind of good. That's +17 into this. Like tell me that's a high mid. Like so that's pretty good. That as you can see, that's pretty good. But I still don't think that's gonna be worth it. Also, Darius is really good with them as well, but I think Motaro is the number one. So here's why. So guys, when I found this out by labbing, I literally like almost like threw the game away, because I'm like, bro, I honestly didn't even want to make a video because I wanted to be the like only one that knew about this. But I'm like, if people fight me in comedy, they're gonna be like, okay, well, I'm gonna steal that, so I might as well just make a video on it. So bro, I'm so excited. Motaro is hella good like now, because you know how you can do this, right? And that's -3. You do that just becomes straight up pressure at that point. But you were like, okay, well, why would anyone ever sit there and wait for that? Well, that's we have this. That's +16 now. Do this in their face. That's +13 now. Right? 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 You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Right? Do it again, right? Or you can do, right? As you can see, right? Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you this, right? So check this out. So we're just gonna put on reversal mode on. We're gonna put them on the enhanced cartwheel. Cool. Right? So you're gonna do that, right? Right? That is literally the only way that you're going to stop this move. Now, check this out. Look, you see this, right? This is 4. And you can legit do this, right? Block and then punish, right? Or they sit there and hold it. Or you can sit there and actually just reaction. You can like do reaction to it, right? Like this. Punish them there as well. And let's say they start like actually like not doing it, right? So either way it goes, if they try to armor right there, you're never gonna be in trouble ever, right? Because you're gonna be safe, right? So it's literally just free. So now let's say they start respecting it. This automatically jails into that, right? You cannot get out of this. This automatically jails. You cannot get out of that. So there's literally no way to beat that. So here's what I'm gonna do to actually prove this. So switch over here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. Hold on, let me put the opponent on block all. Yeah, it should be on block all, so I don't know why it's not doing it. Why is it not blocking everything? Hold on. Block tight. Oh, that's why I'm tripping. Alright, cool. Alright. Sorry, I'm setting this all up. So let's say you're here, right? And then you do this. This is the move, right? Hold on. Space on that might have been. Right, so let's say that happens, right? So here's, I'll just go ahead and remake this a little bit. Hold on, let me remake this. Hold on, I'm tripping. Oh. See what I'm saying? Now remember, this is your armor breaker, right? See what I'm saying? This is the only way to get out of it, right? See what I'm saying? This is the frame trap, right? See what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll try to poke at the earliest possible frame. All of this is just range. The only way to get out of this is armor. Now, Joe is good because she can. All you have to do is just stop right here, and then you're completely safe. So let's say you start expecting this poke now, and then you try to move in after that, right? Now you get flipped again. And this is a mid, low, overhead. That's a lot of blocking. Right? So you're getting cleaned up. And also that overhead is plus 11 hit advantage. So like, right? I'll go ahead and show you here. That's plus 19, sorry. Yeah, plus 11. I was about to say, I guess whenever duck gets lower, or you hit on that later edge, that's crazy good. But, yeah, so as you can see, this is extremely good. Like, so literally, you can cheese with Motaro, and this is off of any string, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll, see if, the main thing that you want to kind of test for here is, can they poke? Because this is what the majority of players are going to try to do, or backdash. Well, you can't backdash him because of the way that this range is on this. But we're going to put him on reverse mode. We're going to put him on recording with nav. That way they poke at the earliest possible frame. You can't poke that, right? Now you get up close to their face. You can't poke that. That's just straight up plus 13 now, right? No, I would do this. Can't poke that. That's just straight up plus 16, right? That's craziness, right? Look at the range on this, right? Right, very good stuff, right? Right, look, the only thing that could be fine is if you can, do that with it. No, that's not good. You have to max phase that to get that right. But literally, this is a very good button. This is literally like fixing any of your issues. Do it off of this, right? So literally, all of your problems are literally solved with this character. You can't do it off of this, but hold on, I'll have to do it like this. This doesn't work. But you can literally like go crazy with this guy. So all of your pressure strings just become so much more deadly just by you actually using this. But what's really important is that you can do this, because that's scary. That's in your face pressure. And the thing about it is this is a low that has really good freaking range, as you can see. Literally, you can do this at the start of the game and just kind of like rock it, right? And you can like literally like do like that. You can gel people. That's a gel, right? You can gel. You're gelling from way out here. This is craziness, right? Think about that. You're gelling someone with this button from way out here. That is absurd. And this is just his neutral stuff alone, right? So that's why I say, why would someone respect this? I mean, why would someone like be waiting for that? It's because they respect the effort. Now, when you got this up, you can literally like play with it at that point, right? You literally can't touch him. Literally, it's like, okay, I'll do whatever I want now. You can literally play. You can even do like this. This is why I say you can kind of go crazy with that, right? You can also do like that to make it super safe. The range on that is super good, so you can even do like this, like that. So you see that, you see the potential, right? You see it. I know you see it. That's an armor breaking setup, by the way. Right, so if they delay just a little bit, or you can just actually simply just let that fly at the same time that does, right? So like this, like that, and just break it. So you literally can react and do whatever, or you can kind of just like hold that and do whatever you want. So you literally have all the options that you need whenever you're doing that. You're gonna be going crazy. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, this is cool, but Motaro also gives him anti-zone. Now, this means that you never have to use this. Because this also, not only does it, I'll go ahead and just showcase it here. I'll just do it. Oh, what am I doing? We'll do that. It's gonna be too, whatchamacallit, too low. Oh, it's that one. I was like, do you have an overhead? I said overhead. There you go. So you can eat, right? So that's cool. But there's no need to ever eat because of the fact that you're going to have this. And that just kind of stays out there, right? So you can literally like time that immediately. So same thing here. You're never going to be able to get zoned from the character. So let's say, hold on, that's true. Right? You can literally react to that, right? Think about it. Literally like, oh, you're going to zone me, right? Stop. Stop. And not only that, I'm about to show you guys some crazy techniques. Right? You can do something like that. Hold on. Right? You can do something like that, right? Now, if you max space this. Right? That's a combo. Right? You're seeing it, right? And this is your reaction, right? You can't zone me. Stop. And now I'm in your face and I'm plus 10. That's straight up a throw. Free. And remember how... Okay, let me... I'm so hyped for this character. Whenever I told you how in my video, I said if you throw someone, you're like right at the range where you need to be for like all your stuff. So like you can literally like dash up, do that. You can literally like walk up and do that, right? You have all of those options. You can even straight up do this. Hold on. You can do like this right here. You can even do this from there. From literally like you can simply do this right there. Right, straight into your overhead. Hold on, I'm tripping. That was so random. Anyways, you can do that straight into your overhead, right? Or you can do it straight into your low. or you can just walk up mid. So literally they cannot press because there's no character really outside of like, you know, Johnny Cage or whatever, you know, the ones who have very far reaching armored moves that can really challenge you from way out here like how you can. And if they ever do think of doing anything, you can just honestly just do that and then use your Motaro to get you out of there off the hit reaction. So I'll show you what happens on block. So say you block everything here, right? So right? Coolness, right? If you do it late, it's gonna give you like that, but if you do it at the perfect timing, right whenever you're about to end, hold on, that's bad timing. There we go, like that. So that's very good. That's very good. You can make that not necessarily safe, and if someone reads that you're doing that, they can always just, you know, kind of play off of that. But if they're respecting that, then now you have people hesitating and delaying, which means you can make this super safe at that point. And since this is already only minus 15, I'll go ahead and show you here. Where you at? Falling that, air falling, or just that one. That's minus 15. I'll prove it to you. I'll just get him to stop doing this. Cool. See, that's really minus 15. And if you do it off of certain things, you're going to be better off. So again, let's say you do it like this, you're going to be extremely good. Like, cool. Another thing that's really cool is, now I haven't gotten this to link just yet, but here's another thing that you can do. You can also do this. It's so hard. It has to be a 1 frame link. The timing for that is very specific. That's a bad one. You got to get it right whenever they flick up into the air, and you can get it just right there. I've had this hit once, and I literally cannot recreate it. It's that hard of a time. It's so hard. Goal is to get her whenever she's right at the very top, but it can't be like that. It has to be like it's very hard to get, but you can make this link. I've done it once, but my goodness, it was the hardest thing in the world. But anyways, so that's going to be cool. I don't think it's ever going to be a thing because it's very inconsistent. I've only literally connected this once, and I cannot recreate it for life. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But another reason why, if that wasn't enough to make you think that, you know, Motaro with this character is going to be extremely good, the fact that you can literally be action and then punish like that, so you literally can't be zoned. On top of you having a zone, anti-zoning right here, you also have it with Motaro that you can react to and then like punish with. So that's very good in itself. It helps you out up close with stuff like this, right? This doesn't give you combo damage, but it does leave you plus 30. So you can literally do that, dash up, you know, do something like that. Or hold on. Something like that, right? Or something like this, right? You could do something like that, even though that's not really going to be very good, but you could do something like that as well, right? Even something like that, right? Hit him right on wake up. You have a lot of options whenever it comes to that. You can even do this right there, right? Right? There we go, right there. And then, right there. So you can do stuff like that. Now, you don't have to do it from that kind of perspective, but you can even just like simply just get in there and do something like that. You have all your mixing up, but mainly you really want to just use this. Now, you still can use all of this cool stuff as well. Like, that's pretty good, but you don't really have to. So you literally have everything that you need. Now, if this wasn't enough for you, right? If this wasn't enough for you, if that was not enough for you, I've been saving the best one for last because I honestly think that it's so freaking good. It's honestly crazy how good this is. But here we go. You get this from this character. Now, it's gonna take me a second to get it because it's not exactly. I ain't gonna lie, it's easy. But You can connect this anywhere, by the way, not just the time of the rest, always. It's like now since I have it on, it's like and it's not even on my... Let me get it right. There we go. You can get 400 something percent from that. Hold on. You can, if you wanted to make it easier, you can always just do the your B. The B works with all of them. It's much easier to connect. You can always do that one. That one's easy to connect. So you can always get that one, but you have to spin the bar. If you want to get the optimal one, it's this one here. But it's a little bit harder to land. And by a little bit harder, it just requires that timing of this. It just has to be like directly whenever you go back. It's really not even that bad. But yeah, as you can see, you get the picture. You can do that into this, into that. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually. I want to get this. I want to show you guys this land. That was close. It's really not even that bad. It's honestly, it's like once your muscles get used to doing something a certain way, it's like it's so hard to break out of that muscle memory. That's close. It's really not even that bad. There we go. I'm honestly just trash. I'm honestly just trash. And you can actually get that to land, and that's going to give you 410 somewhere around there. So that's very, very good. It's really not even that bad to hit. So that's cool, and you can do this at anywhere. But if, let's say, it's like, oh, well, that's not really practical because that seems like it's hard to hit. Well, you can also do it like this anywhere as well. So you can literally do this. Right, and that's really, really easy to hit, right? And by the time you finish that combo, I'll do it one more time here. As you can see, much easier to hit. Hold on, I literally just dropped that. Like, anyway, I just dropped it again. I just dropped it like a dummy. But as you can see, like, your Motaro is already coming back. So the combo was just ended right there. So you're going to be about, you know, 1/5 away from getting Motaro right back. So this is a combo that, you know, really does work in your favor with, you know, you kind of using the whole setup there. So you literally can kind of go crazy with that. So this is like your easier one to hit. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Again, you don't ever have to really use that. I won't really use that. Also, you always can honestly just react to it like that. So you can like react to that, okay, it went away, and then literally like do it like that. So it is a reaction combo. You do have time to react to it, and then do like that if you want to. So you have all the time in the world that you need to do that. But, if you are gonna do it that way, then that's cool as well. So yeah, you do have a lot of combos, but this is cool. This is basically your. You can also just do this as well. Right. So yeah, you can do that one as well, and that just leads into this here. that kind of deal. That one, but it's going to lead into that. So you can do that one as well. It's going to be 310 around there. So yeah, you can combo off of your projectiles. That's very good. If you're far away, your best bet is to simply just do the that's the easiest one to link, right? And you're gonna have a lot of air time. You can also simply do it off of this as well. You can do like that, and you can do something like that as well. So you can combo with it like that. So if you wanted to, you know, get a little bit more than just like this right here. You want to get more than just that, you definitely can, you know, do that route as well, or you can just simply do the whole basic one. That one, but that one's really hard to land whenever you're far away because of the steps. Now you can honestly just do like this, like that, right? Do your dash steps. So this is another good one that you can do. You can get really good damage from that. So yeah, that's another one you can do if you're far away, but you just have to do that step in the beginning, and that's pretty easy to learn, as you can see. So that's literally just free combo damage off of a projectile. And the cool thing about it is, like, you don't have to commit to anything. So let's say, you know, they don't care, right? So you're plus, and I'll prove it here. We'll put them on jump. Let's see if we can get this right. Hold on. See, I'm plus. So this is honestly broke. Not broke. This is extremely good. So literally the fact that you can just combo off of it and you just get pressure from it, that's really good, because then you can do stuff like this, right? More range. Now let's say you want to autopilot, you can simply do that and then still just kind of do whatever, because this isn't, you know, very minus. That's -6. You can just start it out, right? Or you can also just do like this, go for that even, or even like kind of do something like this. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Right? You can do something like that even. I'm tripping. Right? You can do something like that, which is very, very plus. Right? So that's extremely, extremely plus, by the way. So just look at how plus this is by itself, right? That's 34. On top of you already canceling out of that, yeah, you're extremely plus. Like, you know, you can really kind of play with that however much you want. So you can get in whenever you want, you can get out whenever you want. Your get in tool is, I mean, your ability to do, you know, get in, you can do it an unsafe way, you can do it a very safe way. You can with this, and look at the cooldown on this. You know, it's not, you know, crazy, but it's not bad either. You can kind of play with this. Now this one, you don't really have a cooldown, which I love, because I think cameos make the game what it is. I felt like the game was getting way too stale anyway, so I love that this is a thing. But if this wasn't enough for you, here's some more stuff. Right, so remember how we talked about this? Same thing there, right? So this is obviously very plus, right? Very, very plus. And you can just simply like use this and immediately like kind of play off of that. So you can control when you do what. So this is very Cetrion like, right? Very, very, very Cetrion like. So literally like cheese away with this. Here's another thing. You can do this close or far, doesn't matter. This is going to give you hella damage, by the way. Especially if you do it off of something like, hold on, let me get right. Especially if you do it off of something like this. Hold on, let me get right. Hold on, let me get right. I'm tripping. Like I said, I just picked this up, so give me a second. Also, you have to time this somewhat specific to after, like that. I didn't do the last button. That's crazy. That's craziness. I did it again. That's craziness. I did it again. Dude, I'm so bad. That was bad. Too late. That was bad. That was bad too. It's really not that bad. I'm really just getting on this. You know, give me a chance. Give me a chance. And I'm not doing the right thing. I'm tripping. Just give me a second. Why do I keep doing X? What's wrong with me? And then the one time I do it right, I don't. Okay, alright, cool. I think I'm done with the like. There we go. Cool. Now I got it. And as you can see, that's some juicy damage from that, right? So, yeah, like, hold on, let me get right again. So, as you can see, like, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Really, like, go crazy. Why am I tripping this way? So as you can see, you can get up to 425 from that. So that's very good. Say you can just throw this out at long range. Right? 440 pretty much. That's extremely good. As you can see, that is, and not only that, it's from a projectile that's way out here that is being used as like, so, okay, let's say that combo doesn't hit, right? Let's say that combo doesn't hit. You're still plus. Right? That's all pressure. That is so good. Are you guys seeing how good this is? Not only that, bro, so if that wasn't enough for you, if that wasn't enough to sell you that this is the best cameo for this character, check this out. So, remember how we talked about how you can get this, right? And then to that, whatever. Right? Remember how we talked about how you can get that? So, because you can get that without, you know, having to use Motaro, you can really kind of cheese your way when you use Motaro to make sure you always have 100% upkeep with this character. So, getting in should be like literally challenging, right? So you literally can kind of like cheese yourself, even put yourself in a situation to where like you kind of like change your active frames a little bit, right? So that way you can get off of things much quicker, which is really good. Even like for something like this, like a throw. Hold on, yeah. Right, so that way you're just a little bit more plus from that. Yeah, right. The goal is to do it right whenever he extends his hands out. Hold on, that's a little bit right there. There we go. Right, and you see how plus I am from that? So like, you can then like do throw loops from just using, and look at how long. See, he has a very long animation, right? Right? You can literally do this indefinitely. Literally. I'll show you. I just messed that up. But you get the picture. You can legit do that over and over again. Right? Look at this. So like you're gonna be able to go crazy with that. So you have rush down. You have projectiles that lead into crazy damage. You have a character who literally has armor-breaking projectiles. You have this. You can throw this out whenever you want. You have this, and they all do, you know, crazy damage. You have range. You have rush down range. You have pressure. You have literally everything that you need in the game with this character. You have combo damage. As you see, that was 44%. This character can do it all. He has no weaknesses, none, nada. So like, I am telling you guys right now, this is the best cameo for this character. I don't care if you can literally sit there and get 1,000, you know, % with another cameo. It does not matter. This is all guaranteed damage, high damage, that is going to be affected at every range. Because if you're one of those people, it's like, oh, I want to get 50%. Cool, you can get 44% with this. And not only that, you can hit confirm off of everything and get more. Like, for example, being able to do this, right? Being able to do that off of nowhere. I messed that up, but being able to get 37 just like that for free, pretty much, And you don't even have to do that, right? You can just simply, do the basic, right? That's meterless, that's pretty good. To say from just getting, just this. So it strengthens all the weaknesses of this character. It's making sure you're always getting high damage. You're always getting over 30% meterless with this character, no matter what you do, right? You can do it off the bit if you want to as well. Hold on. I'm tripping. Right? You're always getting high damage with this character. So literally, you're always going to be good. You can do like this even. I'm tripping. Am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. I think I might be tripping. I know there's another optimal here. I might have forgotten. I was practicing a lot of things. I might have forgotten it. But you can do something like. No, I think it's this. Yeah, I think it's this. Yeah, I'm tripping. I was. Wait, can I not link that? I thought I could link that. Yeah, I can't link that. Never mind. I know you can do this, by the way, as well. But you have to like dodge for it. I haven't really found a good usage of it though. But you can link that as well. Let me get it. You have to like dash for a second, and then yeah, like that. So you can link that as well. That's pretty cool. I found that out just by messing around with it. So literally you have everything that you need with this character. He strengthens all of your weaknesses. Literally being able to get all that damage from this, and then also this not only just being just something that you can just get damage off of, like this, or makes from this, right, like that, or simply doing it like this. Hold on. Like once I get my consistency up with this character, like, this is gonna be pretty good. So just being able to get that, just free like that, on top of being able to simply sit there and actually just use this to actually get combo damage on top of that, like this, right? I'm big. Being able to just get that, right? That's really good. To say that you can also get that same damage from this, right? I have to, I'll honestly do it like this. Because I can't take the other. I literally can't take that. I can't get it right. There we go. Being able to just get that anytime is kind of absurd. Meterless, So yeah. That is what I have for you guys so far. Now I'm going to literally lap the freak out of this character, but as you can see, you're going to be kind of going crazy with this character. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I have a few more things I want to show you actually. So like in the corner, I think I told you guys this in the video, but that's going to be the launcher. So you can do like this, automatic jump right there. Let's see here, something like this. I'm tripping. But yeah, as you can see, you have like a lot of combo. You have a lot of combo routes. So yeah, you can do something like that, which is pretty cool. That's a cool combo route. You can always just do this. Right? Do something like that, something slight. Right? Now, if you're ever wanting to keep them in, you can always do this. Just do that, and then you can go from there, or you can just, because there is side switch combos, or you can finish it and then just switch your side last second, Motaro. You have a bunch of different ways, but you can pretty much get everything that you need in the corner the same as you did before, so there's really like no downside. I've never tried to see if this works. Yeah, that would work. That was kind of god tier. It might. It's probably maybe. Nah, not like two. Just a little bit too much. Yeah, I don't think that works. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that, it may. Yeah, it may. It might. It's very, very tight though. I'm seeing that. If so, it might be. It's looking like I have enough time. It might link. I don't know. I haven't really tested it out. But I know that this is going to be pretty good because they can't do anything about that. So like you can legit like let's say if you just hit some of these things, right? You can legit just get a lot of this at that point. Also, another thing that you can do is this here. Hold on. You can do something like this. So yeah, you have a few different things that you can do with that. I haven't really, fully explored it, but I'm just trying to show you guys that you can legit go crazy with this character, with this cameo. I definitely think without a doubt that this is the best cameo for this character. I have spent my time making sure I can get this beautiful for you guys. This is just what I found so far. Being that all the cameos kind of got buffed and the game's back to actually being a creative game where you can do your thing, and now the actual other cameras are actually useful. At that point, they honestly could have just kept Kung Lao how he was, and they could bring Cyrex back to how he was too, because these new cameos like Sonya and whatnot, dude, they're gonna completely be crazy. Like, you can bring back Cyrex how he used to be, and you can bring back Kung Lao with his, +2. He can honestly be +3 from that, because I think the cameos now, Darius even, like, they're gonna be extremely good. Like, the mix up, the mind, it's gonna literally, people are gonna literally like kill you from offense alone now, and I love that because it's gonna mean that defense is gonna be hard, which means that once you master it, you're gonna be that much levels above the other players, because certain people won't be able to play defense against your offense. So I love whenever a game is more offensive than defensive, because they say defense wins championships, but that's not really true. Offense wins championships. If you have no offense, you can't beat anybody. You can't win a game by boxing alone, or by blocking alone. So I love that this game has like high level offense that you have to actually be creative, that someone has never seen before. So yeah, that's Motaro. Very cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. I have so much. I feel like I'm forgetting a lot of things because I've went over so much with this character just by looking at him. But yeah, hope if I do forget something, I'm gonna make a part 2. But this is what I have, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. It's crazy what this character can do. Honestly, I'm not touching another character. I don't care if they nerf this character into the ground. If I can keep the range that I have and then my Motaro how I have him, Bro, there's no way anybody's touching me with this character. I'm happy he has 850 health, because if he had 1,000, yeah. So 850 keeps him balanced. I'm not gonna lie. He needed that, because him and Matar, that's definitely S tier. Sindel can't touch him, because how can Sindel play her zoning stuff? How can she get in the air against him, because his mid literally blocks that, right? And then his armor move gets him in the air, so he'll take her out of the air on top of being armor, which means he'll also make the low hat whiff. So like, watch. Hold on. I'm telling you right now, this is the best character in the game, without a doubt. He came in and I don't even want to touch another character. My mind, whenever I saw this character, I was like, OP, broken, OP. I already had Sindel. Why did I do that? I'm very dumb. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys why, like, he is better than her. So let's just do this real quick. So how am I gonna do this? All right. Okay, let me get right. Hold on, I need to actually do this myself, like, cause I'm not even used to the buttons. So I was just like this. This. Which one is it? It's or is it this one? Which one is it? Yeah, it's that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, cool. All right, I'm ready now. All right, cool. All right, so, okay, I'm tripping. All right. That was bad. Why was it not doing it the first time? That's weird. Anyways, why is it not doing? I'm tripping. Give me a second. Let me just set this up. Yeah. Okay. You can tell that I haven't played this very hot. I'm doing it. Like, look at my inputs. What? I'm having a brain fart at this point, because it's like, what? I'm doing it. Maybe I have to hit him. That's probably what I need to do. Let me just put him on block mode, because I'm really sitting here questioning why that's not hitting. All right, cool. Anyways, hold on. I'll do it like this. Block mode. We're gonna put him on normal. I can't put him on. Auto block. Cool. Right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, now I can see. Alright, cool. It's still just not moving. Wow. Okay. Maybe I'm just trash. Maybe that's what it is. Cool. God dang it! It really took me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it a little bit better too. No, I'd rather it be armor rating. Cool. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That completely just beats that, right? Hold on. You're right. Bruh. You know what I'm trying to do, man. Don't do it like this. That's what I wanted. Jesus Christ. Right? And then also you can do it like this as well. Bruh. Stop it. No. That right there. You can do that as well. Right? right? Late second to it, right? Like, you literally have so many freaking options whenever it comes to this. Just doing it from like neutral here. Actually, let me make this distance close. Cool. Why do I feel like none of my buttons are coming out? So you can just straight up do that because of the way that he just gets in the air. You don't wake up like that. And look at the hit. Okay, so like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you can completely like beat a lot of that. But the best one I think is gonna be to do that. That's gonna be really good because you can armor in the air, unlike other characters. That is your best option, right? Right. The fact that you can do that is gonna be so good. So like, literally, just jump back, armor. And the fact that you can do that is gonna make it so you can just like wake up and do stuff like that at that point, right? So yeah, like seriously, I don't see any character in this game beating him with Motaro, because let's say we take that away and then we start playing this whole make that better. Bro, what man, I am dog water right now. Let's say he's trying to do that whole game. Reaction, right? Like, how are you gonna do anything against this game? You can't jump, right? Or let's say, you know what? You know what? And then you just get all that damage. And you can't even like trade with it. So let's say you do one, throw yours. Hold on, let me get it. You can do like that, right? Literally just do like that. Okay, I dare you to throw another one. I'm so trash. I dare you to throw another one, right? Literally, I dare you to throw another one. Look at all this. That was trash too. But you literally can't play against this character. I have found the most broken character in the history of Mortal Kombat. That is absolute cheese. Like, somebody tell me, how do you beat a character like this? Unless they make a mistake, you cannot touch him. This is literally like Fujin put together with Cetrion, which were two of the most crazy overpowered characters in MK, and they're all in one character now. So this is delicious. I love this. I'm about to play the heck out of MK now. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's Zooko, man. We are out. Like, enjoy the video, bruh. Like, subscribe, comment, all the junk, because I'm about to start uploading some content. Because, man, this is